It's Sam and Joyce here, and we're going to set our crab traps today over the Oak Hill area. And we haven't been here since the Hurricane Ian, which was like 2 weeks ago. And it went over our house, and we thought we got away with any major damage. We had a lot of rain. We had 30 inches of rain, 80-mile-an-hour winds, but nothing really bad happened. The lake came up. We live in a little lake. But what happened the last 2 weeks, the water keeps rising and rising and rising. It's up in our shed now. We had to move the boats because it's all mud where the boats usually set. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. We're keeping an eye on it. So that stress, a little bit of stress, we're not thinking right, I guess. So today we loaded the crab traps in the boat, put the bait in, went in the house and locked the house up, came back out, took off in the truck, and we were 2 miles away and realized we didn't have a boat.
Yeah.
I made a turn, looked in the mirror, and there was no boat there. So I told Joyce, we don't have a boat. So we went back and got the boat. So we'll get back here when we're setting the traps. Well, today we're baiting them up with Spanish mackerel carcasses, and I think we got some grunt carcasses from when we were over Swanee fishing. All right, Joyce, set our first trap right here. Okay, set the second one here. The third one here. So that's got sea bass in it, right? Today we got 7 traps. I got 5 of mine. Joyce got 2 of hers. That fits in the boat the best, so 7. Okay, Joyce, put the 4th one right here. The number 5 here. More grunts. All right, put number 6 here. All right, Joyce, put the last one here, number 7, or yellow trap. Yellow and red. Yellow and red. Well, our trap's been setting for 3 days now, so we're gonna run out and take a look at them. So we'll get back here when we're pulling them. Well, we're coming up on our first trap.
I see crabs.
Oh, there's crabs.
I see crabbies.
There's the crabs in
Yes.
it. Ah, that's good.
Yes.
We were wondering because there's no commercial traps out here. We got 8 crabs in there.
Yeah.
Watch out, Joe. That big boat just went up.
Got 1 female.
Yeah. Well, over here, we usually catch a lot of females over here. Real salty water. Well, we're coming up on our second trap.
Got it.
Blowfish, blowfish.
Uh-oh, eating crabs.
Uh-oh, one crab ate the other crab.
Ate all the bait.
Hey, the bait's gone, that one.
Why are they such a...
Whoa!
Whoa!
Yep, there he goes, overboard. Well, we're coming up on our third trap. Let's see what we got in here. We had to shorten our ropes up. It's a lot shallower here than it is in the St. John's.
Oh, there's a pretty one.
What we got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
yeah, 6.
2, 6.
Yep.
And that pretty... Look at him. He's cool looking.
Yeah.
He's nasty looking.
Hope we do a little better on this one. But like I said, it's the first time we've been out since the hurricane, and stone crabs are in season now. This was like a trial to see if we got any, before we set our stone crabs, see if there's any in here. We caught a lot of them in the spring when they were out of season. we got?
That's something there.
That's a
Oh, what is
pretty
that?
fish. I should know what that is. Looks like something that belongs in an aquarium.
Oh, yeah, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
A snail.
Well, we got, that's a nice one there. Another one with barnacles on it. Yep, only 3 in there.
We got
Well, ain't this guy pretty? We should know what it is. We'll look it up when we get back, but we don't. Probably came up from the hurricane from down south.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Looks like it came out of an aquarium.
Look at he's just gorgeous. The yellow, he's just really pretty.
Yeah, well, let him go. Swim back home where we came from. All right, we're coming up on number 5.
Ooh, this trap's got a lot.
Yeah, there's a stone crab finally.
2 of
Oh, 2 of them. Maybe we got a legal claw.
them. Nice.
Let me get the gauge out. Actually, 3 stone crabs. There's a little one there.
Look at the barnacles.
Yeah, what's going on with these guys at the barnacles?
That's a nice clean one. This one took a bath.
Yeah. There's a nice crab.
Yeah, that one's real nice.
That's a nice one. Go over here.
Look how cute.
Yeah, we had a saltwater aquarium. We'd have a.
Oh, yeah. He's neat.
That's a good keeper.
Yeah, great.
All right, that's a keeper. This one isn't.
No, he's too tiny.
Yeah, that one's too tiny.
Real little. Watch, he's going to bite you.
That was dumb.
That was real stupid. Yeah.
No, that was actually close. Look.
Oh,
Last year, or the year before last, would have been a keeper.
Wow.
That'd be a keeper the year before last.
Nice break.
See?
Yeah.
That's how they're supposed to break. Throw another claw. Let's see, this guy.
Barnacle guy. He's got 2. I think they're both keepers. That one for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's almost a ½ inch we got on that one.
Oh, look, he's nasty.
Lively. That's good. Okay, we're coming up on our 6th trap. You get it, Joyce?
Yeah, I got it. What, if you didn't have the big buoys on there, no, I wouldn't have got it.
You feel them in there?
I feel him.
You actually feel them.
What
we got?
Crab. Oh no, what is it?
That's a stone crab.
Stone crab with barnacles again. It looks like some kind of monster.
Well, that's a clawless stone crab.
Yeah, but he looks like a monster.
Why do they have so many barnacles? Yeah. I mean, we've seen with barnacles before. We've had shrimp with barnacles.
Yeah, that's true.
Barnacles on this stone crab look like eyes or something. Last one. Our last chance. We got plenty for dinner though. And this was just a trial set for post-hurricane crabs.
Yeah.
Feel them or hard neck? That's a heavier trap.
I think I feel.
That's a heavier trap. What we got? We got catfish, a couple nice crabs, small stone crab.
Yeah.
Small stone crab, blowfish, catfish. Well, we're going to head in now. We got a nice mess of crabs. We've had better days, but this is nothing to complain about. So we'll clean them up and get back to you when we're back at the house and cooking them up.
Ooh, nasty.
Well, we're back home and we got the crabs all cleaned up, and Joy's going to cook the crabs. She's going to cook them a little different today. So what are you going to do, Joyce?
Well, I decided to do something a little different. I've never done it before. And I decided to have a crab bake instead of a crab boil. So what I've done here, I melted 6 tablespoons of butter, 4 tablespoons of oil. So that's ready to put, you don't want to get it real hot because you're going to saute 3 tablespoons of garlic, a cup and a half of onions, and you're just going to soften them. Starting to get a little warmer in there because I don't like the garlic to get brown. So I start off with a very low temperature. And then next, of course, I triple line this baking sheet with foil, and I put the sides up a little higher. And just layered the crab in here, put some corn in here, and some potatoes. And how I cut those potatoes is with this apple slicer. Push it down and don't let it go, and just push it through again like this. You're supposed to do it the other way, but this way it stays intact. And I'll just set them and bake them with everything. Okay, they're starting to cook nicely now. You just want to get these sort of on the soft side. So what I have in here is a 1 small lemon sliced and a lime slice, and then I cut the slices in half. Then we have a cup of tomatoes, and we're going to use 2/3 cups of wine in there, and then there's a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1½ teaspoons of Old Bay, a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then 1/2 teaspoon of oregano, and a 1/2 teaspoon of basil. So they're cooking up nicely. So I add the spices. Oh, and a tablespoon of parsley in there also. Just stir that in there. You have the shirt. I got dirty today.
Well, it smells good already.
Mm-hmm. And nothing like garlic smell. That smells so good when that cooks. So now I'll just throw the lime and lemon in there. Stir that in there, let that cook. Okay, then we're going to put the 2/3 of wine in here. This is a sweet wine. Let that cook down a little bit. Oh gosh, it does smell good.
Mm-hmm.
Give that about maybe 2 minutes to cook. Okay, so now we're just put the cup of tomatoes in there. And stir them in there. Let the butter and goodies get into the tomatoes. Now while that's finishing up, that should take about a minute. I'm just going to take the Old Bay and just go down just a little bit on the crabs, on the corn. Just a little bit, because you got Old Bay in there. Of course, if you like Old Bay, you can put a heck of a lot more than this, but this just, there we go. Okay, this is done. I put pot holders on the cutting board because if you don't, you can scorch your wood, the board. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to just take some of this butter, sauce like this, and just get it in the potatoes. And on the corn. And just dab it in the crabs.
We ended up with 21 crabs. You know, we didn't do great today, but I didn't know how we would do after that hurricane. So it was pretty good. They were all good crabs, though. They're all heavy crabs, right, Joyce?
Yeah, they all wouldn't fit in here. There's actually 17 crabs in here. So we'll put those in a pot and boil the other ones. Just sprinkle that around. I'll preheat the oven to 390. Just dump the rest in there. Now we'll just bake these for about 20-25 minutes. 390. I'm so. There we go. That looks pretty, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, it looks pretty too fancy looking for us.
Yeah. Well, crabs are done. That looks wonderful.
And smells wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
That's really neat. Well, Joyce, this really looks good. You know, you got these potatoes so fancy. So what do you got here?
Well, it's basically just a crab bake with corn, red skinned potatoes, crab, with like a garlicky tomato butter sauce.
So you're gonna try something, see if it is good?
Yeah, I don't do well breaking these crabs though.
That's why I pick them.
That's right, because I have shells all over everything. Cool down pretty nice. Look at that nice hunk of meat.
There's a nice. Let me see.
That's a nice hunk of meat.
Yeah.
They're really
That's what we
meaty
want.
crabs.
Oh, these were good. You could tell that. Any good? I mean, real good.
Yeah, the meat's real moist. You can taste the garlic in there, the butter. That's real good. I would do this one again too.
So the salsa one was good, and this one's good. I like this one.
This one's easy. I mean, it don't look like it's easy, but it's real easy.
So if you enjoy our videos, we'd appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And thanks a lot for watching.